New Grok 4.1 update is insane. Grok 4.1 just dropped, and what I'm about to show you is going to change everything about how you use AI. This thing reads emotions like a human, it writes better than most people I know. And the reasoning, it's next level. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to use it to crush your competition. Let's go. So, Grok 4.1 just came out November 17th, 2025, and everyone's going crazy about it. Why? Because XAI, the company behind it, just raised the bar. This isn't just another update. This is a complete game changer. Let me explain exactly what's happening here. First thing you need to know, Grok has been around for a bit, but 4.1 is different, way different. The previous versions were good, but this one is like they took everything people complained about and fixed it. Better conversations, smarter reasoning, and here's the kicker, it actually understands emotions. Let me break down what's new because this is where it gets good. Grok 4.1 comes in two versions. You've got Grok 4.1 NT, which stands for non-thinking. This one's fast, like really fast. You ask it something and boom, answers there. Then you've got Grok 4.1 T, which is the thinking version. This one takes a bit longer, but the reasoning is deeper, way deeper. Think about it like this. NT is for when you need quick answers. You're writing an email. You need a caption for social media. You want something done now. T is for when you need the AI to really think. Complex problems, deep analysis, big decisions, both have their place, and you pick which one based on what you need. Now, here's what got everyone's attention. The emotional intelligence. They tested this thing on something called EQ Bench 3, and the score jumped hard. What does that mean for you? It means when you're writing content, this AI gets tone. It understands if you want something funny or serious or professional. Previous versions, they'd give you robotic responses. This one, it writes like a human. I've been testing AI tools for years now, and the biggest complaint I always heard was the writing felt off, too formal, too stiff, not natural. Grok 4.1 fixes that. The creative writing capabilities are insane. You can ask it to write a blog post, and it actually sounds like something a person would write, not some algorithm trying to sound smart. But it's not just about writing. The reasoning got better too, way better. They ran tests and users preferred Grok 4.1 over Grok 4 in 64% of cases. That's huge. That means more than half the time people said, yeah, this new version is clearly better. And when you dig into why, it's because of accuracy hallucinations. That's when AI just makes stuff up. Earlier versions had this problem bad. You'd ask for facts, and it would give you something that sounded right, but was totally wrong. Grok 4.1 cut this down massive. The error rate dropped from around 12% to 4%. That's a huge improvement. You can actually trust what it tells you. Now, let me tell you why this matters for anyone building a business. Speed and accuracy are everything. If you're using AI to create content, to answer customer questions, to do research, you need it to be right, and you need it to be fast. Grok 4.1 gives you both. That's the edge right there. Now, let's talk about safety because this is something most people don't think about, but it's critical. XAI added new filters to Grok 4.1, better input filtering, multilingual checks, lower false negatives on restricted content. What does this mean? It means the AI is less likely to give you something inappropriate or wrong. It's more reliable across different languages too. If you're running an agency like I do, you know how important this is. You can't have AI spitting out garbage or offensive stuff. Your reputation is on the line. Grok 4.1 takes this seriously, and that's a big deal. All right, so how do you actually use this thing? Let me give you some real examples because theory is nice, but execution is what matters. First use case, conversational bots. If you're building chatbots for your business, Grok 4.1 makes them sound way more natural. Customers won't even realize they're talking to AI. That's the level we're at now. Second use case, creative writing, scripts, blog posts, video ideas, story concepts. This is where Grok 4.1 shines. I've tested it myself and the output is next level. You give it a prompt like write me a 10-minute YouTube script about AI tools and it nails it. Tone, structure, flow, everything. Third use case, reasoning tasks, deep analysis, complex questions, research. This is where the thinking mode comes in. You ask it something like analyze this market trend and give me 3 strategies, and it actually thinks through it, not just surface level stuff. Real depth. Fourth use case, tool integration. Grok has always been good at working with other tools, and real-time search version 4.1 takes this further. You can plug it into your workflows and it just works. Seamless. Let's talk about access because you're probably wondering, how do I get this? Good news, it's available right now. You can use it on the web. You can use it on mobile, iOS and Android. It's built into the model picker. So you just go to the XAI site or the X app and select Grok 4.1. Super simple. Now, here's the thing. Availability might roll out gradually, depending on where you are. Some regions might get it faster than others, and there's probably going to be a free tier and a paid tier. I don't have all the details on pricing yet, but typically with these tools, the free version gives you limited access and the paid version unlocks everything. My advice? Test the free version first. See if it fits your workflow. If you're serious about using AI to grow your business, then upgrade. The paid tier is always worth it if you're actually using the tool daily. Let's talk pros and cons because nothing's perfect. Pros first. Better intelligence, way better. The creative output is top tier. The reasoning is solid. The human tone is there. It's available on multiple platforms and the safety features are strong. Cons, it's still not perfect. No AI is. There's always potential for errors and biases. The model card shows they're working on this, but it's not 100% yet. The thinking mode trades speed for depth. So if you're in a rush, it might feel slow. And depending on where you are, access might be limited at first. Also, keep in mind pricing. If you're on a budget, you'll need to figure out if the paid tier is worth it for what you do. For most businesses, yeah, it's worth it. But you have to test it with your own tasks, your YouTube scripts, your client work, your content. See if it actually saves you time and gives you better results. Here's what I want you to do. Run your own test. Take something you normally do, like writing a blog post or creating a video outline, and give it to Grok 4.1. Compare it to what you get from ChatGPT or Gemini or whatever you're using now. See which one gives you better output. That's how you figure out if it's right for you. Now let's zoom out for a second. Where does Grok 4.1 fit in the bigger picture? You've got ChatGPT, you've got Gemini, you've got Claude. All these companies are racing to build the best AI. XAI is claiming Grok 4.1 sets a new standard. Bold claim. But from what I've seen, they might be right. The emotional intelligence alone puts it ahead in certain areas. If you're doing creative work or customer-facing content, Grok 4.1 has an edge. If you need deep reasoning, the thinking mode is solid. If you want speed, the non-thinking mode delivers. It's versatile, and that's what matters. For creators, this is huge. Staying ahead with the latest tools gives you an edge over your competition. Everyone else is still using outdated AI while you're crushing it with Grok 4.1. For agencies and freelancers, this means bigger possibilities, better output, faster turnaround, happier clients. But here's the reality, you have to learn how to use these tools. Just having access to Grok 4.1 doesn't mean anything if you don't know how to prompt it, right? Garbage in, garbage out. That's always been true with AI and it's still true now. So how do you get the most out of Grok 4.1? Prompt engineering, be specific, tell it exactly what you want. If you want a casual tone, say, write this in a casual conversational tone. If you want data, say, give me 3 data points to back this up. The more detail you give, the better the output. Another tip, use the right mode for the right task. Quick stuff, non-thinking mode. Deep stuff, thinking mode. Don't try to force one mode to do everything. They're built for different purposes. Third tip, iterate. Your first prompt won't always give you perfect output. That's fine. Refine it, ask for changes, say make this shorter, or add more examples, or change the tone. AI is a tool, and tools work better when you know how to use them. Let me give you a real example. Say you're writing a YouTube script about AI automation. You could say, write me a YouTube script about AI automation. That's okay. But a better prompt would be, write me a 10-minute YouTube script about AI automation in a conversational first-person tone like Alex Hormozy, with short sentences and lots of open loops. Target audience is entrepreneurs who want to scale their business. See the difference? The second one gives way more detail, and the output will be way better. This is what separates people who crush it with AI from people who don't. It's not about having access to the tools. Everyone has access. It's about knowing how to use them. That's the skill. Grok 4.1 is a massive update, better conversations, better reasoning, better creative output, 2 modes for different needs, improved safety, and it's available now across web and mobile. The emotional intelligence alone makes it worth checking out. If you're building a business, scaling an agency, creating content, or just trying to stay ahead, you need to test this tool. Compare it to what you're using now, see if it fits your workflow, and if it does, start using it daily. Here's what I want you to do next. Go try Grok 4.1, give it a real task, something you'd actually use it for,